Well, there's a lot of smiles tonight, but I'm not sure there's any wider than yours. A first World Cup start and a goal to go with it. What a night.
Definitely, it's up there in one of my highlights of my career so far. To start today against Wales in such a big game, yeah, you can probably see by the smile on my face, he enjoyed every moment of it.
The managers said your real contribution, perhaps, was winning the free kick, that run, that direct run. Where did it come from and how important was it?
Yeah, I was happy to show that side of my game in the second half. I feel like in the first half I didn't really show my attacking threat, so in the second half Gareth managed to swap me and Marcus round, and the second I got the ball I thought I was just going to drive with it, and yeah, luckily I managed to win the free kick and Marcus did the rest.
And was the goal as easy as it looked? There wasn't that much to aim at when you looked at the replay.
This guy for sure is top 3 in the world the way he strikes the ball, so if he continues to hit the target, he's going to score a lot of goals for sure.
It was a good night for Mancunians, wasn't it? And when both of you were called in, Marcus and yourself, there's a pressure that goes with that, and there was some clamour for you to be in. How did you deal with that? Because it's not necessarily a given you will deliver.
Definitely had a little bit of noise on social media that I should be playing and things, but I just tried to keep my head down, don't read too much into it, and when I get the chance, try to perform. So in that second half, I tried to show my attacking threat, like I said, and yeah, I'm delighted to get an end of Harry's cross and score. So yeah, I'm delighted.
And Marcus Rashford now level in the running for the Golden Boot.
Great talent. I mean, he's unbelievable, isn't he? You can see today how crucial he's going to be for us in the later stages. So we're going to need him for sure.
Well done, Phil.
Thank you.
Well, England topped the group. They're through to the round of 16, and a lot of players got game time, including yourself. How do you sum up the night?
It's a good night, a special one. One that we needed to respond to after the last game. Performance was a little bit flat, so today we knew that if we focused on the performance, then the result would then come off the back of it. So thankfully we did that, and we're through to the knockout stages.
What did you make of the first half and then the sudden spark, if you like, that England got in the second half?
Yeah, the first half was a little bit hit and miss. We had a few opportunities, and then once the goal went in, it was almost like our confidence went through the roof, and it kind of took the energy out of them. And then, yeah, we hit them with another goal straight after that, and then all of a sudden the game's open. More players like myself can come on the field and try and stretch it and get more opportunities to score, and yeah, we managed to get 3 on the night.
Is there the one disappointment that it wasn't more, and maybe that you could have scored?
No, that would be selfish of me to say that, but I think, yeah, you come on the field, you want to do well, and I just found myself in the positions where I was having to pass it to other people. The goal kept closing up and other people were in better angles and positions, and as a striker you make a decision on the field and for the team, and that's what I tried to do with Marcus, tried to do with Jude, and I was waiting for that one opportunity for myself, but maybe I'll save the goal for a bigger game.
A lot of players have contributed and put a marker down for the round of 16. It's going to be a difficult team for the manager to select, but you're getting game time. So many of you are contributing.
Yeah, I think the key is to just be here, enjoy the moment, be ready for the opportunity, stay ready, been training well, so is everybody else, and everyone's pushing each other, so it gives the manager a difficult decision. For me, I have the captain and a great unbelievable striker who's in my position, so you have to wait your turn, you have to wait your time, and when that opportunity comes around you have to be ready to make an impact in the game, and that's what I'm trying to do when I'm getting opportunities on the field.
Senegal next. I imagine it's hyper confident in that dressing room now about having a really special tournament.
Yeah, it's all about, enjoying tonight, keeping your feet on the ground, and then we'll analyse Senegal and see their strengths and weaknesses and see how we can implement our style on the game, and we want to progress, so it's all about just focusing on the process, and the result then should come off the back of it.
Thank you, Callum.
No worries.
You talked about finding the edge in the final third, and tonight you found that. How do you sum up your evening?
I thought we controlled the game really well throughout. We didn't have that edge in the first half. We talked about that at half-time. It was an obvious missing ingredient, but also we had made Wales run a lot, and I think that helped us the longer the game wore on. But in the end, when you're watching all of the games at the moment, the big players step up with moments of quality at the right times, and our forward line did that in the second half.
Yeah, Phil Foden scored on his World Cup first start. But the run, how important was the run that led to the free kick?
Yeah, well, that was the bit that opened up the game, really. So we felt that changing him to the left would open up that possibility for him with Luke going outside him. Marcus had been a little bit on the touchline, and we felt that Marcus on the right, even though he prefers the left, would be able to get at the fullback 1v1 as well. So in the end, both those things happened, but it's the players that make it happen. And that run and that quality of free kick opened the game up, and from there, we really had control.
You brought in Rashford, you brought in Foden to freshen it up, and they've scored the 3 goals tonight. When players are brought in, though, they're expected to contribute in this team. So from that point of view, how do you sum up their night?
Yeah, well, really pleased for both of them, because you want your forward players to be scoring and you want them to feel part of it. Most of ours have got off the mark now or been involved in assists, if not. It was also important for us tonight to get Kyle Walker and Calvin Phillips on the pitch. You want all of the squad to get on, of course, but for those two who've had injuries, important minutes for them as well.
Marcus Rashford has talked about not being happy for a couple of years in himself, really, and now he feels he's happy, and therefore you're seeing the result of that. How do you look at Marcus and what he's able now to give you? Yeah,
well, he's definitely a different version in training and around the camp to the version we had in the Euros, and that's evident in his training every day. So that's a positive for us. It's great for him. We want all of our boys to enjoy their football. I think they do, and tonight's a special night for him. You've won the group. You have now an extra day. It's Senegal. Yep. It's nice we can give the players a day off of training tomorrow, because it's been relentless, especially the group that haven't started. They're on their feet every day training, so they can clear their heads. We don't have to look at their faces for a day, and then we can study a load of tapes of Senegal. That's how we get our kicks, Gabe.